All I can say, I've got some sage D. I've burned some sage too. This is life. Let me let you know. No matter the way that I sound, I did it with intent. Because I wanted to sound just like that. Yep, I didn't want to really though. Because I am just really in my zone. I have been doing all that I know. Have been getting back, yes, in touch. I lost it, I was like, nah. I remember that dream, yeah. When I visited the goddess. Oh, within the tunnels. All these dungeons so far away. I was solving mysteries within my brain. Thinking about things far ahead of my time. Misunderstood since a young age. People try to talk about it like they know what is going on within my brain. So I went to the side and I did it in my own type of way. Had no parents to really raise me the way. My dad left me and my mom I still talk to like every day. We love each other like she is the best mom that I could ever have. But though me and my dad do not really talk, I just say that I have got no bad feelings for him at the end of the day. Because you only got one of your fathers when you get it in this place. I am glad that he did not die in the army and no special forces operations. Yo, I do not even get to know secretive, but he acts up in this type of way. I cannot play with that. Now I have got to stay in my lane. I am focused. A part of my family is fucked anyway, because they are just all fucked up in the brain. With all due respect, but that really is just a fact. I need to care about my sanity, so I just step ahead. And my mom's side of the family, I love you a lot too, but I am a solitary, which is just what I do. If you miss me, then you reach out to me. I do not reach out because I am good where I am about. I answer that I can stand on my own feet. I have never taught myself to be around anybody but merely me, because I have always been excluded since the start. But I knew exactly what was my start when I started having these visions in my brain, able to translate that into terms of construct that I could put into place. Implementation, that was the process. At the end of the day, failure rate that was pretty high. Accumulates excessive, now wonder why. I am just here, certainty they do obtain, but the certainty it never really comes to stay. Within boundaries and boxes, as you can see, classification you ought, but now I can start to see. Pattern-based recognition, that is all that I need. I do not need anything that is access to me. How does it serve me? What is the purpose though? Play a melody just so you can get to know. You want to talk about this and talk about that, but you have never really been that where I am at. Where I do stand, that is in my own lane, and where I do remain, that is where I stay. Oh yes, in my lane, as I do pave my road. Nobody that crosses these roads, though the crossroads where I did remain, visited the dark side deep within my brain. When you unlock these doors in your psyche, you will start to see things you could not believe to be, but they are already within you. So the moment you start to hate, you already project an image within your brain that may not necessarily correspond to the way that you should be perceiving yourself at the end of the day, because it is already there anyway. So why overestimate the way that it should affect you at the end of the day? Now see the subjectivity, that is the type of play. Auto replay, this is just the way that I put it on a beat non-stop. This is just all that I can see. Freestyle, one take, always would be. Pictures I do make, yes, on my own too. Not even English, but I learned this what I do. English would be one of the many languages that I can conceive to be. I think in terms of symbolism rather than just mere words. Words would be represented by symbolism, but I see that these are lines that I draw within me, so I draw them differently so they are more meaningful to me. That would be the primary purpose of words in the first place anyway. So I say, yo, I just play this game in my own way, and they be trying to get up to my lane, but the truth would be that there is nobody to catch up with when you try to catch up with me, for I am not where you would be, but rather within my own reality. I do not want to adhere to standards that would comply with your sense of actuality, but rather with the standards I can actually meet and test out to be, interacting directly rather than implicitly in indirectly, that would be by means of abstract obtained by humans around me. You see, now start thinking clearly, because when you come to me, come correctly. Dogmas indoctrinated, I can see, standardized by the societal ideology that it is normalized and standardized to be according to everybody their own way of thinking. See, these values and properties like attributes of interplay structure I create while I am writing all this code. Okay, you want to see it? This is how it be. This is probably the 10,000th song that I have made in this type of way that are like, yo, you could never freestyle in that way, but I like. Okay, let's see about that. All these compliments again are on my way, man. What you talking about you never knew about, but what I talk about, that what I have been about. Yo, I do not necessarily preach what I practice, but rather practice before I even open my mouth. See, listen as we hear, then we are going to be able to say what really is the way that it could be in a different way. Differentiation in these types of ways. Implication, this is just what I would like to say. Consequential reality bonds as they would like to be. Action, reaction, what you see, this is the psilocybin in me. I look at the horses are right in front of me. They are hearing the way that I just like to speak. Straight from the heart, straight from the soul. Mycelium right below my feet, do you know? Gotta say, now all of you dearly. I say tree branch, yeah, I got you, mate. Meerlonder, yeah, showing me the way. Meerlonder, yeah, showing me decay. Meerlonder, yeah, showing me growth. Meerlonder, letting me know how I go. Meerlonder, that is my compass. These trees, they are just where I'm at. You know? Hey, you motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. I know people hear this. Still not for you people. But for future reference for myself, and I already know that there's going to be a point in the future where I'm going to be with a person and I want to show the person that I have proof other than just my words and all my documents. I just have proof that it is a freestyle. I do this in the midst of all of my work, and I'm going to show it. Let me make sure there's no exposure of sensitive information. Hey, that would be quite unfortunate, mate. Alright, it's a little piece of code. Should be fine. Alright, let me... Perfect. Think. Come on. Is that... No! I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. Crazy. There you go. Yeah, man. In the middle of the work. In the middle of the work. I'm working on a client. I'm working on a client. So, you know. Man, I've recorded more than 10,000 songs. Realize that though. I've been doing this for 6 years. And I got all of my channels banned because I never cared about copyright. And then I found out that people do care about copyright, and that if I do not care about copyright, it ends up making me having to care about copyright because people take away what I have made. You know, they put strikes upon my channel, then I cannot undo, and then I'm fucked. So, you know, I account for that this time, and very soon I will have my own platform built for exactly that purpose, so it can never be taken down again. And if somebody does try, well, good luck. You know, yeah, that's what you get it. Do you even speak bites, bro? Do you even speak bites, bro? Come on.